Rachelsey at the movies! Quarantine edition.
You don't have to keep saying that.
We're in quarantine.
For the rest
Do
of
I
our
say it every
lives.
time? We're in quarantine for the rest of our lives?
It seems like it. I don't know if this will ever end.
I guess
Anyway.
I'm fine with that.
We watched the movie Hustle, starring Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson. Now, this came out in theaters
I can't wait.
at least a year or so ago. You took a picture.
With it.
We went to the theater and they had a big cardboard thing, and Kelsey took a picture with it.
Oh, Hustle? The Hustle.
Okay, but it says, the word "the" is super tiny. How am I supposed to know that? It says Hustle huge.
Anne Hathaway, Rebel Wilson.
Okay, just let the camera.
Anne Hathaway, Rebel Wilson.
This
Normal
is a
talking.
disaster.
I'm sorry. Go on.
This has been on Amazon via Prime for some time. Here's the thing. Is we thought the trailer looked mildly amusing. Then it got reviews, and they didn't do so good.
Like
so we didn't see it at the theater. And then I didn't really want to take time to see it at home until now, right? What happened was Rachel wanted to watch a different movie that Kelsey didn't want to watch, so then we ended up watching this.
Yeah, I was
So, Kelsey, what this movie is about, Anne Hathaway plays like a huge con artist.
She's basically
Rebel Wilson is
Catwoman.
Up-and-coming con artist, and they meet, and,
Hijinks ensue.
Yeah.
Listen.
Go wait or skip, Kelsey.
Go to see this movie. This isn't a great movie, but I enjoyed it, and that's what I give you a go for. This kind of movie is like fun. It's shot in a pretty location. It's like funny. I like Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson a lot, and I like the way that they pair together. There were like a lot of funny moments in it, and so this movie was for me. I liked it. Go see it.
All right, I'm gonna say wait on this movie, and it barely gets a wait because it's barely watchable. And so, if you've watched any of my Rachel reviews, little things, watchable is like a term that I use. Like you're at home, you're kind of bored. You don't want to like see something like real heavy, that maybe it's like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes because this drama is so good. You just want something to pass the time so you can eat and not think too much. And so there's movies out there that are watchable. Now they might be like really watchable, like hey, this was like barely watchable for me. It was fine. It was fine. It wasn't as funny as I might have hoped.
Well, all the funny parts were in the trailer.
Yeah, there were like
not all of them,
some like jokes that like fell flat. Like it didn't work. I don't know if it's because of the way they were written or because of the actors in the scene. Like something just didn't work with it, and it was just okay. The positive thing I can say about it is that I thought the movie was going to be one thing, and it actually went down a different path. And I went, oh, I didn't expect this. So I didn't expect the things that unfolded in the movie as, like, mildly, like, kind of funny it maybe was supposed to be.
Spoilers! Listen, here's a spoiler. The whole time I was thinking, man, I like this movie, but it would be funnier if instead of Rebel Wilson, it had Melissa McCarthy in it.
I don't know. Melissa McCarthy's been in some stuff that's not like funny either, and
but
so
I usually think that
think
she's hilarious, even if she's in a crappy movie.
that this like plays the same way. I think it just was not a poorly. I think it was a poorly like written screenplay. The jokes fell flat. It's like somebody had an idea.
This reminds me of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, and it turns out it is a remake of that movie.
Okay. They wanted to do it, and then it's like they got tired, like while they were making the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I enjoy movies if they take me to a location that I would want to go to, maybe in real life, because maybe it's a nice location. If they can keep me laughing, and if the story can surprise me, they get extra points for surprising me at the end. Yeah, I thought it was like there was a point you left a few times during it where some funny things happened that I didn't tell you about. But another thing is that the end surprised me. I will say that at the end, I was like, oh, they surprised me. Good job. Good movie. This movie's over. And then it went on for like 6 more minutes.
It has like 3
and
endings.
I was like, what? It's like they couldn't decide on an end, and they had the perfect end, and they just kept going. I guess they wanted to set up a possible sequel.
Yeah. I did think partway through the movie that it had like a little bit of something extra, and that was when Rebel Wilson's character had what seemed like a touching moment with the male lead in the movie, who was the target, the bait, like whatever you want to call it, between her and Anne Hathaway's character. And she had this kind of, it seemed vulnerable, oh, I'm really not, like, I can't really, just be cold and awful and take this guy's money. But then, like, the movie took that away, because it turned out he was a con artist, too. So it was just like, oh, everybody's a con artist, and I don't know, and then the jokes in the movie, like, I didn't really feel them. Her, when they did the Lord of the Rings con, her as, like, the crazy sister, I didn't think it was funny. Like, I was like, because none of it seemed believable to me. That was the thing. I was like, why would the characters do this? When they're at the very end and the guy comes up with the people, like, into her yard, like, I was like, why would this why is this believable? Why would they?
It's because it's a movie.
So I felt like it was just written, and, so not only did I not find it that funny, then it was like, why would the characters do this? I'm not following this. Yeah. It doesn't seem real or believable. And it was really heavy-handed with the, like, men are jerks, so we get to do this to them. And I felt like that was heavy-handed and over the top, and it just didn't, maybe I didn't identify with it. Like, there was just something missing for me. But hey, it wasn't, like, awful. Like, I've seen truly awful movies. This was, like, a movie, like I said, it's watchable. Barely.
I thought it was good. I liked it. I mean, this was a movie that I wanted to see, really. I mean, I didn't expect it to be great. It wasn't. But it was, it was this type of movie. And I was like, yeah, this is kind of like witty.
Do you think
funny.
It's better?
I like the characters a lot.
Or worse than The Wrong Missy? Because it reminds me of like that style of movie.
Is it better or worse? I think that it's better. It's better than The Wrong Missy. I think that maybe the lady that played The Wrong Missy, I forget her name, I think maybe she's the better character. But as far as just the quality of the movie, I feel like this movie was better.
I feel like it could have been, but maybe if they could have, like, taken some more risk, like The Wrong Missy.
Oh my gosh, if you could have put her in the role.
They missed out on capitalizing on Rebel Wilson, who I think is really, like, great and can be hilarious, and it's like they got her, and I feel like they missed out on it.
Well, you know what people don't have to miss out on?
All our Rachelsey of the movies reviews?
Once or twice a year, we come on here. It's been not a lot lately.
Well, we haven't been doing these a lot because of quarantine. We haven't been able to see movies.
We've been watching old TV shows.
And the movie business has not fully, like, transferred over to letting people watch movies at home.
Yeah. So
there hasn't been a lot of movies, and I wasn't, like, interested in watching Trolls World Tour or whatever. So the movies that have come out. Now, I was interested in watching one new movie, but you were not on board with it.
Well, and especially you only had to pay for it. And I was like, why would I watch
it's like $4.
A movie that doesn't look very good?
You know how much people paid for Trolls World Tour? Like $20.
I'm saying I already paid for The Hustle on Amazon Prime. That's part of my Prime membership fee.
Yeah, but it's not a new release.
To see a movie that I want to see less.
A theatrical release.
I want to pay more to see a movie I want to see less.
Because we support, like, independent, creative type films, and that's what this other movie would have been. We won't tell you what it is, ever. Actually, we will when we watch it and then review it. So, hey, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you later.